What we're doing is experimenting with a very complex scientific phenomenon.
Now, skimming stones may be one of the most relaxing and satisfying pastimes known to man, but it's also fascinatingly clever.
I mean, how does a lump of very solid, very dense rock bounce off the surface of a liquid?
Don't know? Then we'll show you.
And there it is. A French bloke called Professor Bocquet has worked this out, and it explains exactly how and why a stone skims.
To be honest, it's hugely complicated, but we will tell you that skimming is possible because of the reactive force that water exerts on anything that hits it. If a stone with a large enough surface area hits it, travelling at a shallow enough angle and at sufficient velocity, then the reactionary force from the water will send it back up into the air again. Our boys' attempts to gain sufficient velocity to skim like stones and effectively walk on water are falling woefully short of the mark.
But with enough help, us humans can get up to enough speed to stand on water.
Even in our bare feet.
Barefoot waterskiing works on the same principle as skimming stones. And again, the crucial factors that allow you to stay up on the surface of the water are speed and surface area of contact. With skis on, which are basically a way of increasing the area of contact, you could stay up even if the boat's only travelling at 30 kilometres an hour.
But for barefooting, when all your weight is concentrated on the soles of your feet, you need a minimum speed of at least 56 kilometres an hour.
So the physics is pretty straightforward and it looks simple enough. Great! The boys are dying to try it for themselves. The problem is that at these sorts of speeds, the pressure being exerted on the human body as you try and rise out of the water are immense. And if you're not in great shape, then you can get utterly exhausted in a matter of seconds. Basically, you're trying to drag yourself through tons of water hitting you at speed. After 9 attempts, Richard was exhausted. Time for Johnny to have a go. Almost everyone who learns to do this starts out wearing these small rubber shoes with a wide sole. Because they give a slightly bigger surface area of contact with the water, they help you to learn the correct technique at slightly lower speeds. Johnny managed to get up on his 4th attempt, and a small fall wasn't going to stop him from trying again. This isn't just fun. This is Professor Bocquet's theory in action as Johnny demonstrates that even a heavy object can skim on water, providing it's travelling at sufficient velocity.
How's it feel?
He's done it! Johnny is travelling at 65 kilometres per hour and just a few centimetres of each foot are in contact with the water skimming the surface.
Oh.
It's the nearest any human can get to actually walking on water.